fight fans. This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and we are live for the evening chat. Let's talk some boxing news. What have we got today? First things first, we got one on the chat. Let's hit that like button, the one and only, before everyone and the notifications from YouTube start shooting out. And let's talk some boxing, man. I'm ready to talk some boxing, eh? You guys come on. We got 2 in the crew. Let's let it do what it do. We got 4 and we're waiting for more bars. Much love and respect for you. Daniel in the building. Daniel, go ahead and hit that like button, my friend. I'm just cruising, man, and we're going to talk some boxing to the very end. Bars! They're like, dude, what the hell is this bars thing? I know a lot of people ask that. And they're like, this motherfucker got Tourette's. What's the deal with him? You know what I mean? What's going on with this guy? You know? Is that Horseman? Halton? Can't really see these. It's a glare. Let's go, baby. Counterpunch to you. Hit that like button. I having an awesome day. I'm back in Black Mamba. Got my car on the road. I had to run a couple errands. I just got some Round Rock donuts. If you guys don't know about Round Rock donuts, bro, they are crack cocaine for people that love sweets. I tell you, it is no joke. They, in fact, my hometown, they have a type of chicken chain called Southern Classic Chicken. They call it crack chicken, okay? They call it crack chicken because once you get to start eating this shite, you can't stop eating it, amazing stuff, like very, very good. KFC, eat your heart out. Popeye's chicken, eat your heart out, except for New Orleans, because as you guys know, Popeye's chicken originated in New Orleans and nothing tastes like that, or no other chicken tastes like that New Orleans chicken from Popeye's. So in other words, if you get some shit from Times Square Popeye's on 41st Street, right, and you take that shit and you compare it to something in the West Bank of New Orleans, it will taste totally different. Absolutely. Okay, so but Southern Classic is his own flair and pizzazz, but these donuts are just like it. Okay, saying all that to say this, yes, I got some, so I'm happy about that. I may get me probably a, I don't know, Thirst Buster or something, some Powerade, to go with my donuts. St. Don in the building. What's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Good evening from Manchester, UK. All right, Manchester in the building, says Horseman. Glad you like the portrait. I'll do more of that when I find time. Man, if you guys haven't seen the portrait, shout out to DP27, Daniel Pines in the building, aka Danila, or is it Danilo? Danilo. Cool. Got you. I did edit the the name. Sorry for the misspelling. But yeah, he did a portrait of me, man. I got it on my community, so if you guys haven't checked it out, it's there to look at and to admire and to observe and report. Very, very good work. Appreciate you. The illustration, man, that's very awesome. You didn't have to, but you did. And I appreciate your craftsmanship and overall gifts. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Good evening from St. Petersburg. English with Sunny. Counterpunch to you, brother. St. Petersburg, Florida, or where am I? Because I've been to St. Petersburg, Florida. I had the honor to go there once upon a time. Very, very beautiful. But of course, shit, you could be talking about some other place, right? So, but yeah, English with Sunny, Counterpunch to you. It's all good. Keep up the great work. Appreciation from Belgrade, Serbia. Counterpunch to you, DP27. in the building with those gifts. Counterpunch to you, brother. Let's see. I learned English by watching your videos. Big pros from Russia. English with Sonny. Oh, St. Petersburg, Russia, man. Oh, that's awesome, bro. That is awesome. You know, that's why it's good to speak great and better etiquette. Man, I know people that go to college, right? And they may have degrees, but they don't know how to say fucking library. It's library, not fucking library. Like, you know what I mean? It's not a place where lies are buried. It's library. My mom was an English teacher, and she made sure we talked and spoke proper English, you know? So when I got a sibling that's talking like a fucking idiot, there's no excuse for it. He's just a fucking idiot, but it's by being stupid. It's not because he was dumb, okay? So, yeah, I'm glad that you were able to learn English from watching this channel, because I try to speak good English unless it's intended ebonics, slang, okay? So, but other than that, you know, we want to speak proper English on the channel. Proper English is conveyed to be professional. That's why it's done, because I want to be professional as possible. And sometimes, at certain times in my YouTube career, I didn't have the, you know, editing or the technical skills. But hopefully, you know, my speech etiquette and the way in my professionalism made up for that, right? So, you know, shout out to you guys. Carl Young in the building. Counterpunch to you, man. Let's talk about Conor Benn, man. Conor Benn, I think, you know, he's going to these rulings and these hearings, you know, and Eddie Hearn's on standby, you know, and then I guess he's waiting, because, you know, Eddie Hearn let fly out of his mouth the other day, maybe 2 or 3 days ago, that, you know, if he finds out that Conor Benn is dirty, not only does he would stop messing with him, he never wants to see him again. Like, he will be disgusted with the idea of Conor Benn cheating, you know. And what I say to that is, hey, job well done. You know, you wrote a check, that you let your mouth write a check that your ass is going to cash. Because, see, all that stuff he said about Jarrell Miller for failing a drug test, and for so many other people that were not under his stable, you know, now he has to be accountable. He has to be accountable for the things that he said against other people. So now he has to say those same things against the people that's under his banner, the people that's within his circle, the people that he's supposed to work for and represent. See, now he has to make an account. He has to make an example out of Conor Benn. That's my opinion. Because if he doesn't, this is what we're looking at. Oh, hey, we're looking at a big-ass hypocrite. Hey, how you doing, Eddie? What's the deal, bro? What's the deal? Conor Benn, yeah, he's guilty. Okay. Where's that energy coming from, man? Let's see it. Let me see if you're going to blast, right? If you're going to rip Conor Benn for failing them damn drug tests. You know, and I'm quite sure that Conor Benn cost Eddie Hearn a lot of money too, by promoting them damn fights and coming out of pocket, because he knows that he's going to get it back from his percentage of what he gets from each and every fighter that's signed under him, that he's responsible for. He gets another kickback from being DAZN, or the chairman of DAZN as well. So, you know, he's getting his. Oh yeah, he's getting his. Make no mistake about it, bro. He's getting his shit. Oh yeah. So, you know, we got to have the same energy. Conor has screwed himself. Well, yeah, I mean, if you take drugs, bro, to get an edge, and you get caught, you're screwed. You know what I mean? Because there's only so many things that shit clomiphene is, and it's a fertility drug for females. Now, if it was found in shit like cows, goats, wild boar, you know, those type of things, you could at least explain, like, look, This was once upon a time found in goats, wild boars, cows, some type of animal that they inject, because we do, and you do hear of a lot of unsanitary or probably some shit they should not be doing by injecting steroids in food, and you are what you eat. So if you're eating in like steroid injected food, you are in essence eating or consuming steroids. Now the question is, do you know that you're doing that or not? Who knows? We don't know. So, but at the end of the day, Connor Ben doesn't have that. Connor Ben doesn't have that scapegoat to to the things that he can revert to or hide behind. See, Tyson Fury had it. Canelo Alvarez had it. You know, they had that shit. They could say, man, you know, no esto comiste vaca de México, que en este carne tenemos drogas. Then clenberro, porque de Mexico, I like beef from my country. Well, you know, Tyson Fury, you know, he comes with the, you know, oh, I had wild boar. Me and Huey, we split up wild boar piece. He ate a leg of wild boar, I ate a leg of wild boar. That's why it has nandrolone in it. Did it have cocaine in it too, bud? Did it have cocaine in the wild boar that you ate? Let me guess. So you made the wild boar snort coke, and then therefore you ate the wild boar, and therefore the wild boar had the coke in it, and you ate the goat. So you know, a wild boar, you know, had the coke. Therefore, there you go. I get it. Cool. Kurt, you watching the exhibition today? I don't think so, man. You talking about Floyd and Deji? I don't think I will. I haven't planned on it. If the shit was on the zone, I would. But if I gotta pay for an exhibition of fucking Floyd fighting on YouTube, I don't think I will. You know what I mean? Because there's no result. Unless someone gets knocked out, that would be probably the only reason that I would cover something like that. Something had to happen in that particular fight or bout or an exhibition or whatever you want to call it that would warrant covering. Floyd making all that damn money. You greedy bitch. Why don't you share that with some of those guys that you know don't make money? They just got a little portion of whatever the pay-per-view is. Man, that's sad. Are they all juicers? I don't think so. And if they are all juicers, it's their fucking problem. You know why it's their fucking problem? Because they should have been smart enough or less greedy enough to take the right amount of performance-enhancing drug or banned substance that helped them do whatever the fuck better. That's what they should have done. Now, I'm speaking on if all boxers, all professionals, especially all elevated or elite professional boxers, if they all juice, hear me out, it's still their fault they got caught. Because that means that they were doing so fucking much, trying to get an edge to that degree, that they were probably concerned with how their performance would be. Therefore, let me take more performance enhancing drugs. Let me take more of this clomiphene, because I'm gonna need it for this next bout, because this next bout, this guy ain't fucking around, and I think he has a pretty good chance of beating me. So let me give myself an edge. I know what the dosage are. Think about it, guys. If anybody does drugs like performance and PEDs, if anybody does PEDs or banned substance drugs, substances that they know about, that they have been educated on, okay? If they are taking drugs, they should know. Someone should have gave them a memo like, look, don't do this, do that. Don't do this, don't do that. Don't take this much, because it's over the amount that would show in your system. Don't take this. And I know it's people that know that. You know why I know that? Do you guys know who Angel Heredia is? Angel Heredia. Is it? No. What's his name? Yeah, his name is Heredia. but they call him, I think it's Peppo. No, I forgot his name, but I know his name is Angel Heredia. Draco the boxer, counterpunch to you. Getting caught is the problem. A lot of boxers do it. They are smarter than Ben and Miller. Yeah. Owen Bradley, no problem, brother. No problem for turning in late. I just came on. I've been on 15 minutes. But listen, if everyone takes drugs, if every single one of these fucking guys takes drugs, I mean every one of them, okay, what happens? That means who gets caught took too much. They didn't take the prescribed amount that was recommended for them to wash it out of their system, because they had to do it below the radar, right? They had to do it below the radar. So what they did was they said, fuck it, I'm gonna take more because of what? I have concern, I have worry, I have doubt. That's what it's about. Bars. Seriously. Okay. Jarrell Miller got caught with 3 different substances in his body. Connor Ben got popped with the same shit twice in the same year. Now, so listen. Do you think these guys took that shit because they thought they were, or they felt like they were confident? No. They took the drugs because they weren't confident. They took the drugs because they wanted to rely more on the drugs than on the game plan, the training, the prepping, you know. And see, what they do, they put the substance above all that, because the substance is supposed to support them to do all that I mentioned. The training, the preparing, you know, the mindset, all that is compromised by drugs. Do you guys understand? And you know how that works. It works like this. It's compromised by drugs because mentally, if you take a drug and you think that drug is going to help you, then therefore it will help you. Speak it, believe it, receive it. If you take a drug and you think, man, this drug is going to make me faster, and you're just taking it because it's supposed to result in you being faster. So you're going to take it, and mentally you're going to feel faster, especially, you know, knowing that you're taking this drug. You're going to be faster. So it's like drugs is a mental thing too. Now, it might make people stronger. It might make them bigger. It might change their mood. So those are the characteristics of some of the things it does do. You know, it makes you definitely bigger, and you will have fucking roid rage if you take too much of this shit. Seriously. You'll come out looking like Kubrat Pulev. Ah! You know what I mean? How you think he was able to get punched in the face by Joshua that many times? He was probably juiced up too. But the thing about him, he was juiced up to the legal limit, or the recommended limit. Okay? So this is real shit, man. When you're talking about somebody that got caught taking pills or taking some type of substance, that means they were scared to begin with, and they weren't confident in their own natural ability. That's why they took the shit in the first place. Now, if everybody took it, that means they took too much. You know, it's easy as that. Is the Hatton fight on before Nat Jonas or Saturday? Or Sky? I'm not sure. Now, actually, I would like to see Marco Antonio Barrera and Ricky Hatton. They actually should have fought once upon a time. I just think Ricky Hatton was bigger at one point. I think he was bigger at one point. The fight was called off a few days before the fight with a joke for the fans. Which fight was that? Yeah, speak it, believe it, receive it. You taking drugs and shit. You're jacking up on drugs, PEDs. You know, you think a person that think of a person mentally cheats. Do you think them taking those pills every day, you think that builds less confidence or more confidence? Counterpunch. I would go as far as this. You could give a motherfucker that normally takes drugs placebos, and he's taking the placebo thinking he's actually getting better. You know, I have a secret for Lennox Lewis. Dude, you're just on drugs. That's your secret. And in this case, if everyone's cheating, he was just on too many drugs. Been saying that about Tyson Fury for years. Kurt, I think it's on in 20 minutes. I'll keep you updated. St. Don, appreciate you. Because I mean, I'm not really interested in that shit at all. So people say, oh man, you hate on Floyd. I don't hate on Floyd at all. I just know what Floyd's doing. If anything, Floyd's hating on his whole fucking crew of potential superstars that he could catapult, that he could share that money with them. He could give them more money from the bullshit that he takes time up in people's money and a waste of fucking eyesight doing. He should have done it for his team. Or he didn't believe in his team to begin with. I don't think anybody has my earning out. No, they don't. I don't think nobody does, Al. That's why I stay in the game. That's why I stay in the game, baby. You know what I'm saying, Al? I know exactly what you're saying. See, Al, I can make 10 million. These pussies not even making a mil. They're not even getting M's. And I'm making 10 M's and I've been out the game for 5 years. Yeah, you doing a good job, and we're gonna keep making this money too. Till somebody knock your ass out. What would you say, Al? You heard me. The boxing board of control is to blame for not conducting testing properly. Yeah, well, they need to get the fuck out of the business if they can't do their job. Because who's gonna look over them? Do they have overseers? You don't know what's going on over there. You don't know. Conor Ben was probably so confident with the amount of drugs he took. Absolutely. See, you take them drugs, you're going to get cocky. You're going to get confident. That's going to already, boost your morale and boost you mentally because you know you've illegally taken something. Or if everyone takes it, he was the dumbass that gets caught. Because they're saying, like, look, we don't care who takes it or not. Just don't let us catch you. That's all they're saying. Kurt, you're going to watch the Natasha Jonas fight now? No, man, I'm still in traffic. What do you want from me? Floyd, money, Mayweather. No, it's Floyd, money, Mayweather. Al Heyman, boxing board of no control. Yeah, getting caught is a problem. Don't get caught doing drugs. Everybody does them. And see, I got an egging suspicion that I think the people that buy the drugs, like Jarrell Miller, he had to buy them from somewhere. And it was probably some rich motherfucker up in New York with a connect. That he's worldwide, that he sells drugs to boxers. Imagine that business. If all boxers took drugs, imagine the potential and demand these drugs would be. Look how much they could charge for these drugs. They could take 40 pills that normally take them 40 reals if you're in Brazil, right? So right, getting caught is a problem. I want you to talk about Natasha Jonas getting hit with a lot of left hooks to the boob. I mean, it's there to get hit, man. They don't say stop signs on the fucking things. They're titties. Chick get punched in the titties if they're fighting. That's normal. Dude, I've seen fights between chicks, like it was one big chick, and then she starts swinging. And she was so big and her breasts were down to here. Her titties were swinging with her. I'm like, damn, look at this. Would you look at that? In Spain, peds ain't illegal. There are a doctor there who deals too many of the world's KO. Well, I hope so. Would you look at that? Yeah, man. Crazy stuff, bro. Crazy. What else? Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson said he would still beat Deontay Wilder in his prime. What do you guys think of that? Mike Tyson prime, Deontay Wilder prime. You know what? St. Don did change his profile picture. I used to that one guy that looks like Rutger Hauer. I don't know. That might be him. I don't know. Mike Tyson. Yeah, that would be an interesting fight, though, between Mike Tyson, Deontay Wilder. Kurt, do you have a tattoo? No, I don't. Mike on the inside, too much for Deontay. Yeah, if he can get there, which I think he can easily. I mean, he's going to have to avoid some shots, though. I now decided Wilder beats Ruiz. What everybody else think. I've been saying that. Wilder going to knock out Ruiz. And then he gonna start preaching. Look what I did, AJ, to the person that beat you and you couldn't even go for the KO. You a disgrace. You a coward. You didn't win that Olympic gold. You a bully. You a coward. Ruiz will beat Wilder. Okay, cool. Hey, I love the confidence, man. You know, I don't have to agree with everybody, but you know, I admire it, definitely. He's that confident he spelled Wilder's name wrong. Salute, brother Kurt. Do you know how much Floyd's opponent is getting paid? No, I don't. These big guys can't even handle Usyk's speed. Mike was faster with more dangerous punches. But see, Mike was coming to knock you out too with that type of speed and movement. That's what made him so dangerous. Not only he can move around the ring and position his body in these angles to take you out. You know, he was still that guy. You know, he was still dynamic. He was still fast. He was still quick. You know. Looking for a gas station, dude. Guess I'm gonna have to go there, I guess. Well, there's Baghdad. Cool. I'll go to 7-Eleven. Ain't that racist? I think that's so stereotypical. You got a 7-Eleven on a place called Baghdad. I am Baghdad. I work at 7-Eleven. That ain't cool, man. What the hell y'all trying to say? I'm on a plane. I can't complain. Plus, Mike's chin was better than Wilder's. Yeah, but it's up to Wilder to throw that blow. And it's up to Wilder to take what he's getting from him. Fantasy fights never happen. Wilder should fight Dillian White, but never do it. He doesn't believe in Dillian White. He thinks Dillian White is a cop-out fighter from Eddie Hearn. See, Dillian White, Deontay Wilder's like this. He's like, yeah, I think Eddie Hearn, he just milking Annabelle. That's what it is. Dillian White is Annabelle's bitch. He's Annabelle's calf. Secondhand. Wilder will destroy Dillian. I still want to see it, though. I want to see Wilder versus White. DW versus DW. Let's do it. I don't really look forward to the fight, honestly, and much less the build-up. See, the build-up will be one of those memorable times. White and Deontay Wilder, they might get into it. Oh, nice. 7-Eleven's Boss, they got my favorite drink in here. Like the ones that are flashing?
Pretty much.
No, not acai berry, baby. Nice. This is one of my, the vitamin water, acai berry, pomegranate. That's my shizzle. Now that's Ebonics. Kurt, send me some Cheetos. Get me Cheetos. Put some more in here. I gotta fill it to the brim. Nice. You guys want to see what perfection looks like? Huh? Check this out. This is perfection. Boom. Acai berry, baby. Where you at, baby? Waldo, where you at? Where you at, baby? Cool. Kurt, get guacamole and put it on your feet. Connor Bonner, you are 100% strange. I am convinced you are a strange cat. I thought Jonas was the main. Man, I don't know who Jonas is. He says, St. John, what up, lad?
Wilder don't even have anyone as good as White on his resume. Well, I mean, they both have Tyson Fury. They just both lost to Tyson Fury. You know what I'm saying? Can't stop this feeling. All right, let's see what we got here. Lay's, sour cream. I'm gonna go with the regular today. I love sour cream. I'm gonna do some fat boy stuff. Fat boy stuff. Fat boy stuff. Cool. Hey man, what's happening? How you doing?
I'm good.
All right, all right. Fight Sport Talk, Counterpunch to you, brother. Big up to yourself. Those are 2 for $5, right? Yeah.
2 for $4.
All right, that'll work. I'm not complaining. No, it's for $5.50 now. Ah, no, I'm good, man. Thank you, though. Salim, what's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. North London. It's a fantasy fight to Wilder fans because they know Wilder is a coward. Oh, Wilder, he got it, man. You know, I'm really eager to see who Wilder fights next. You know, a lot of people gave him shit for that Hellenius fight, which I didn't. You know, because at some point, you have to understand. So, when a fighter goes through the type of beating he took for 2 years, and it's like, you have to keep in mind that he got beat up for 7 rounds. They stopped it. Then he takes a year off. He gets beat up again for 11 rounds. And not only he gets beat up, then he gets knocked out. He goes through a very, very strenuous, hard-fought fight with Tyson Fury. So, you know, he needs a fighter that's not as dangerous. See, it's a good way to fuck up any fighter by doing that type of stuff. You know? Iron Mike and Wilder were both overhyped. Mike achieved more, though. Yeah, Mike achieved more. He did more than just get 1 belt. You know. That's like Mike Tyson doing nothing else but losing to Evander Holyfield. Basically. Why can't these old fighters stay totally retired? X-Ace 99 times, because they're all broke. They're broke, bro. They need money. Yeah, they need money, man. See, they don't have any money, and they didn't make good business decisions where they're at. They don't have any money like that. Those guys, that's why you see a lot of them. They're taking money to take interviews and shit like that, which is like, okay, what the fuck is that about? But, you know, they're training and, you know, because they need that extra paycheck, man. They, like, let's say you only have $20,000 in the bank really after fucking over 2 or 3 million. That's no money.
If you had $3 million or $6 million in the bank, in your savings account, you know, and you're budgeting that to really live off of, and then you fuck that over, and then the 6 million turns into 20,000. Yeah. Kurt, get back to 7-Eleven and ask the cashier for OnlyFans. Kurt, maybe it's because these boxers have no hobbies or life outside the ring. No, it's because they do. It's because what they do outside of the ring affects what they do inside. 100%. I mean, 100%, bro. Tyson don't even look 5'8". Mike Tyson looks, I mean, he probably doesn't now because he might be 5'8" now. Kurt, does Chisora have any chance versus Fury, even punch a shot? Because, okay, even if he hurts Tyson Fury, can he knock Tyson Fury out or stop Tyson Fury? He has to hit him with a lot of blows to be ordered to be, or to make a referee or convince a referee to stop the fight. Kurt, does it just, okay, do you guys clearly don't know what undisputed means. Mike Tyson used to wear odd socks when he fights. Mike Tyson didn't wear socks when he fought. Mike Tyson came on in there little, fuck was it? It was this saddle looking thing that goes over him. It wasn't even really a shirt. It was like a cloth with a hole in it to put his neck in it, and it rolled over his chest and back. And he had black shorts on and black ass shoes, ankle sock like shoes. I mean, ankle sock like shoes. That's like 6-foot-inch nails, right? But no, he had those quarter top shoes and gloves. That's all he had on. No shirt, no socks. Absolutely, that was Mike. Mike came in there ready to destroy you. You have to give me one solid note. He comes in with that music. Dun, dun, dun. You know? He cut a hole in the white towel and walked out with it. Yeah, I believe that. Chisora is a game journeyman. Well, he's going to go through a journey with Tyson Fury. I would hate Tyson Fury to really seriously hurt Derek Chisora, though. That would suck. Because then people would look at him as a coward. Like, dude, you picked this fucking guy that you've beat twice. He's been through all types of shit. He doesn't know when to quit. You're either going to knock him out or whatever. But if he beats him up and hurts him bad, like, all that shit don't matter if you got whatever amount of money. You're going to pay half of that shit on doctor bills. Laying up on somebody's gurney with an IV wrapped to you, and they're showing your blood pressure and your heart rate, and all that shit's going to come about if he gets hurt, you know? And it's expensive as shit. Chisora is an exhibition between friends. Well, no, it should be for all the marbles. Don't handicap Chisora. He's been there. Chisora will be knocked out for sure. Well, we'll see. It's the UK. Yard having a match chat against Better Reed. Yeah, his style. If he has to really tighten up on his defense. But I think he can do a spit job on Better Beeve. But Better Beeve is a guy that's gonna beat you all up. He's gonna crowd you. He's gonna punch you. He's gonna force you to fight him. Is the most undeserving, unqualified title shot of all time? No, there's a lot of people that take tune-ups. That's what Tyson Fury wanted at the beginning of the year, therefore he got it. That's what he does. He takes a tough fight, then a tune-up. A tough fight, then a tune-up. Or an interesting fight, then a tune-up. Yeah, these lights are tricky. They'll just turn on you. Bivol beats Better Beeve. Nick Kuntz. I'm not sure. I think he outboxes Better Beeve unless Better Beeve can hurt him and take him out, like he does with everybody else. If you can outbox Better Beeve, he knows, okay, I'm gonna try to just knock you out now and do what I always do anyway. Go in there, start a fight, get some good shots in, drop Bivol, and make Bivol quit. Repeat the process. That's the only way that's going to go down. So, there you go, guys. Shit. Better Beeve smoke Yard. Okay, we'll see. I like Yard's style against Better Beeve. I see him blocking and avoiding a lot of those powerful hooks that Better Beeve throws. I just see him doing that. Dubois versus Wileen. I'd like to see that fight. I think Dubois might have Wileen, but Wileen might surprise Dubois. Because Dubois is not as good as people think he really is. You know, he's not. Then again, I think Joyce is a lot better than people thought he was. You know what I mean? And a lot of people underestimate him, and that's what causes people's demise. These fighters go in there fucking with Joyce and think they're going to do this and they're going to do that until he starts hitting you. And then he keeps hitting you. And then, you know, all of a sudden he's made himself acquainted with you. And you can't do anything at all. You can hit him and think you can hurt him, and then he keeps coming. He's relentless. He's like a damn Terminator that's just ready to beat you to death until he knocks you the fuck out. That's what he did to Joseph Parker. He just pressured him, landed, consistently showed that he was the dominant force in there, taking the shots, and I think that took a lot out of Joseph Parker mentally. Because the one thing about any type of fight, right? Any type of pressure fighter, or any fighter in general, that fighter is going to definitely be, you know what spikes a guy? When he hits you and he knows he hurts you. Your adrenaline goes through the roof, okay? And that, like, no bullshit, it goes right through the roof, because you know the momentum has changed. You know, your attitude, your energy level, your behavior changes based on what happened. You landed a good shot and you know, you've seen that guy hurt, you know what I mean? And then now you're going for the gusto. Whereas if, you know, you're hitting someone and they're not even responding to your punch, that's not, you know, that's going to make you more discouraged. That's not going to help you at all. You know what I mean? do some imitations. Okay, I'm gonna do one before I jump off of here, and it's gonna be Bob Arum. Dubois beating Sanchez. Jack Smith. Dubois, I don't think will beat Sanchez. I think Sanchez will beat Dubois. He's just too elusive and too explosive. You know what I mean? I don't think it'll be a good fight though. I would love to see it. You know, that's like a present day Luis Ortiz versus Dillian White right there. Because 4 years ago, Dillian White should have fought Luis Ortiz. And I always told people, even though like people had the you know, the UK versus the US, I was like, I don't give a fuck about any of that. This is my thing. I think Ortiz would beat Dillian White. I just think he's just a better overall fighter, you know. But Bob Arum, here we go, guys. I don't think that we can get a fight made with that type of fight. The money's not there. Floyd Mayweather has stolen all the money. Him and his stepfather, Al Heyman, notorious bastard, the cancer of boxing. This fight won't work because these guys take and embezzle all the money from PBC. They leave their fighters broke, and they promise them this, they promise them that, but all they're doing is jacking them off. You know, so, like, Mr. T, dude, I pity the fool. That's what Mr. T, I can tell you what it sounds like. I'm gonna whoop you, rockabye boy. I'm gonna whoop you. Hey, pretty lady, why don't you come back to my house? I can show you who a real man is. Come back to my spot. Let me show you my snake. I got a snake. His name is Little T. You fine and pretty. You Italian too. I can show you a real Italian stallion. Oh, fuck you. Oh, I like when Kurt does Floyd. That's funny. Yeah, Floyd is a trip. I'm fighting Deji tonight. Shout out to everybody. I'm in Abu Dhabi, and we're gonna make a guarantee. Even though my fighters don't make guarantee from PBC, Fox, Showtime, but Al Heyman is a man with the plan. But I'm getting my guarantee. Fuck everybody else. I didn't want to see Terrence Crawford anyway, but he's smart as hell. I ain't gonna fight no motherfucker without a guarantee. I don't give a fuck about no split. If everybody with a fire stick, then motherfuckers might steal the shit. So I want me a guarantee up front, because my life is important. My family is important. Who you think I'm gonna fight with a split? Oh, hell no. I'm gonna fight with a guarantee. So what's gonna guarantee me to get my money? This motherfucker say he ain't gonna fight. This motherfucker say he ain't gonna give me no guarantee. Hell yeah. Hey, Leonard, don't I get a guarantee? But everybody can't be like Floyd. Money Mayweather. Yeah, man. It's crazy. To this day. But guys, man, it was cool hanging out with you. Kurt, who wins? Frank Sanchez versus Otto Vailene. Nah, Frank will knock out Otto Vailene. I'm sure of it. Otto Vailene doesn't hit enough. He has some speed. I would want to see it though. Dude, I want to see these fights. You know what I mean? Andy Ruiz Jr., Deontay Wilder, it's on. Okay. Cool. Let's see what happens, guys. But I appreciate it. I wanted to hang out with you guys a little bit live. I'm going to chill out, relax, throw some more videos at you guys. Carl Young, Carity Body, Ricky Torres, Adari, Thunders Productions, Nick Kuntz, Mr. M. Dizzle, Frank Torcios, X Ace 99, XK Shots, Carl Young, Jack Smith, Candy Slim 501, Robert Blake, United, All of you guys have been counterpunched. Have a blessed day on this weekend. Be safe. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.